G'day mate, in this video we will talk about getting into V60, what you need to know and what you need to have to start your V60 journey. Let's get into it. So let's start with the coffee. Okay, we have two Arabicas here, as you see, but there are different rows and different beans. So the first bean is Bali Kintamani lighter roast from Inokulen Roastery. All right, and this is Flores Bajawa espresso roast. All right, so it's the same, it's Arabica, right? But the roast level or roast profile is very different. Okay, can you use a darker roast for V60? Yes, you can. Even you can use Robusta bean for your V60, but to maximize your experience, to maximize it, you can use a lighter roast like this, or people call it filter roast. All right, but you can always use darker roast. Medium city, full city plus is okay, but not dark roast. All right, so let's talk about our water heater. All right, in most scenarios you will have this, okay, gooseneck kettle for better control. It's not very practical here because I don't have a stove here, so I will use this. Okay, electric gooseneck kettle. By the way, this is Ideal Life brand. This is a very cheap electric kettle gooseneck, and when I boil the water is not actually in boiled state. Okay, this will stop at 98 Celsius, so it's pretty good for brewing our coffee. Next thing you need is this filter paper. I mostly in my daily basis use this Hario brand because you know what, the OG, they have better experience in V60. They started V60, so why not use the Hario, the OG? All right. By the way, I use all Hario brand because you know, if you use Hario, you will find Hario recipe everywhere. So why not use Hario? I'm not sponsored by Hario, but this is the, you know, this is the good stuff. All right, this is V60 dripper. I will use the 01, okay, for 2 cups, 1 to 2 cups. All right, so if you want to learn V60, why use 02? Why use number 2? Okay, you will use much more coffee. Okay, so if you want to learn V60, learn to calibrate your grinder, please use 01. Don't waste your coffee to the sink, please. All right, and then my server is V60 coffee server 01 by Hario. And one of the most important thing you need to have is scale. All right, digital scale. This is really cheap, and I would say this is too cheap for accuracy. This is pretty low, you know. Let's see this grain scale, you know, as you see, it's moving, man. This scale need to recalibrate. Okay, and the best digital scale and cheap, under $10 you can get is this Ideal Life. As you see, it has 0.00 increment, so this scale is very accurate. As you see here, it stays on 0.00 and it's pretty accurate, pretty sensitive, and it will back to 0.00. The calibration is very good. Come on, son. You should have this at your home. This is below or under $10. Come on. The next important thing is grinder. Please have a grinder at your home because if we want to maximize our V60 experience, you have to use a fresh ground coffee. Never use a pre-ground coffee. Like, come on, why should you? Okay? Buy a grinder, please, any kind of grinder. Okay? But I will very suggest you to have this. Okay? Adjustable flat burr grinder for cleaner taste. Or if you have a bit lower budget, you can have like cheap conical burr grinder, but I will strongly suggest you to have a flat burr grinder like this. Okay, this is very cheap, very convenient. You can push it to grind, bada bing bada boom, and pow. Alright, you have to have grinder. Generally speaking, more expensive grinder produce better grind distribution, but this is good enough for your home brewing. But this this is overkill. Please buy a grinder, use a fresh ground coffee. So there you go, let's recap. If you want to maximize your V60 experience, use a lighter roast beans. Okay, but you can use any beans, but not a dark roast bean. Okay, full city plus is maximum. Okay, full city, okay, medium city, okay, medium, okay, light medium is for maximum experience. And then use a V60 kit from Hario because they are the OG, the original V60 manufacturer, the original V60 founder. And then you have to have a digital scale 0.1 increment preferably. Okay, and you should test for its accuracy. Please get the most accurate digital scale you can get, because consistency will make your journey easier in learning the V60. And the most important thing of all is grinder. Grinder is the best investment in your coffee equipment. So please don't cheap out on your grinder, okay? If you can buy a $100 grinder, buy it. If you can buy a more expensive grinder, buy it. You will not regret your decision, okay? Don't cheap out on the grinder because it will affect your brew quality. It will affect your grind distribution, and it will affect your flavor, of course. So don't cheap out on your grinder. There you go. There is the thing you need to have and know in your V60 journey. If you have any question, leave your comment below and like this video. Please subscribe to the channel and see you in the next episode. Cheers.